Egypt. He is literally everywhere. So have maybe you stopped thinking about the fact that he is everywhere as your mind wandered from the reality that God is above you and with you and through you and in you? Have you embraced some kind of sin and think that by having this sin close to you, by staying close to sin, that's somehow not going to remove you from your relationship so that you feel distant from God? Listen, this was a lesson that our first parents learned, right? Adam and Eve sinned, and they thought that they were going to hide from the presence of the Lord by ducking behind a tree. All right? That's God's tree. He made it. Those are his leaves. He is in and around all of them. He's on every side of them. And yet, what did God say when he came and manifested his presence to them? What did God say? Where are you, Adam? It's not because God was playing hide and seek or God was wondering where Adam was. They had started hiding with the thought of, oh no, the Lord's coming. Well, the reality is the Lord is everywhere, and in his kindness and mercy, God expressed his presence with a question, where are you, Adam? And it offered a moment of introspection, which might be something that some of us need to embrace. Do you see where you are? Do you see where your sin has taken you? You cannot hide from the presence of the Lord behind a tree or behind whatever other place you think you've got secured in your life. Maybe you've covered your eyes and turned out the lights and pretended that the omnipresent God isn't right there beside you. David's already told us in our text in Psalm 139, darkness does not hide you from God. Open your eyes. Turn the lights on. You're not hiding from him. You can't escape him. You cannot evict him from those inconvenient places in your life where you would rather not think about the fact that God is right there. And yet, as he's right there, he is not with you against his will. Right? It is not as if the omnipresence of God has forced him to be with you. God is willing to be with those of a contrite heart, to have a relationship with those who love him and ask for forgiveness through his Son. And it's through Jesus that we truly embrace this reassuring truth of God's omnipresence. Right? The omnipresence of God is one of those attributes where we said in past weeks we're going to try to see the attributes of God in the person of Jesus, and some people feel challenged by that with Jesus because, well, he's God in the flesh. He took on a finite place. Well, let me assure you, Jesus reassures us about the omnipresence of himself and God. We can have this reassurance about God's omnipresence because through faith in Jesus, we know Jesus to be Emmanuel, right? God with us. And Jesus as God can promise us great blessings through his omnipresence. Where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I am with you. Right? Spread the gospel throughout the earth, and I am with you always. Or as the writer of Hebrews says in Hebrews 13:5, for he himself said, I will never leave you or forsake you. You can revel and rejoice in the omnipresence of God, that he is with you in the pew this morning, in the car on the way to get here, and as you go to sleep tonight. He is in the trenches with the soldier. He's in the classroom with the student. He's with the preacher in his study. He is with the mother in the nursery. He was with Moses as Moses was leading literal sheep through the wilderness. He was with Moses on the mountain before the burning bush. He continued with Moses in Egypt as he confronted Pharaoh. He was with Moses all through the crossing of the Red Sea and back into the wilderness where he was leading God's people as sheep in the same place that he was shepherding sheep earlier. God was with Daniel in the lion's den. He was with Daniel's friends in the fiery furnace. He was with Paul and Silas in the dungeons of Philippi, and he is with you. He will not leave you. And when the ultimate day comes, when you pass from this world, you will do it hand in hand with him, because Psalm 23 says, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Our God is omnipresent, and you need that omnipresence of God more than you imagine that you do. Okay. Y'all want to stand? We'll be dismissed to Sunday school classes.